dinner with me. It's Confession Sunday, so let's get right into it. And I've got a curry. Okay, so let me preface, as usual, I'm going to tell this story as if it was me. It is not me. This is someone else's story. I just find that's the best way to tell it. Okay, so about 11 years ago, my mum has locked herself out of her Facebook, and I was the one that initially had set it up for her. I could do like the two-factor thing on my phone and get her back into it, basically. So I did this for her and completely forgot and had stayed logged in. Maybe a day passes and I don't realise that I'm still logged into my mum's Facebook. I get a message from a family friend on the Facebook app, and me being me, can't just ignore the message. I kind of saw like a couple of sentences. I thought, that's weird. I should have ignored it. I shouldn't have opened it. It wasn't for me. It was for my mum. But I opened it and I had to know what was in it. This message was fucking devastating. To read as a daughter, extremely traumatizing. It was a very sexual message. They had clearly engaged in sexual relations, and more than once. This was clearly like a regular thing. So I was absolutely fucking horrified. My mum is happily married to my dad, has been married for like 25 years. I was fucking devastated. I was instantly just so angry at my mum for having betrayed my dad like this. And with a family friend, like what the fuck? This guy comes to barbecues and shit. Like, this is so fucked up. So I instantly start messaging my mum. I go on this massive tangent and write a huge message about how I'm disgusted. How could she do this? How could she cheat on my dad? How could you do this to us? And I think, do you know what, this isn't my fucking place. So instead of sending the message, I delete it and think, do you know what, let me just calm down. Ultimately, it sounds awful, but this isn't my business. This is my mum and dad's relationship. It is not my relationship. Let's just have a bit of cuzz. You can go first. I love you so much. Good girls. Good boys. Good gays. Good days. That is banging. Oh, sorry, one more and then we'll get back into it. Delightful. So instead, I need someone to confide in. You know, I need someone to talk to about this. So I messaged my friend. So I tell him about it, explain the message I'd seen, say, you know, I'm not sure what to do. Just kind of needed to like soundboard it off of someone. It's like confessing a sin. Do you know what I mean? I just didn't want to be the only person that knew this. I wanted to share the burden with someone. Anyway, so I tell my good friend about it. A few days later, curiosity gets the better of me, and I decide to log back into my mum's Facebook. And this time, the message thread that I see is way worse than I ever could have imagined. This is worse than the family friend. So after I told my friend about the situation and what I had seen, and he had messaged my mum. He had reached out to my mum and started talking dirty to her, got into this like whole sexual fantasy thing with her. They met up. And as far as I know, she only gave him head, but she gave my friend head. So obviously I confront my friend, because I'm obviously annoyed at my mother, but I am more annoyed at the friend, to be honest. I gave you really personal information. I like bared my soul to you, and you went and tried to fuck my mum. Like, what the fuck? So after this time, I confronted my parents. I rang my mum with my dad there, and I completely let rip, and making it clear that I know that she's been cheating on my dad. How many people, I don't know. For how long, I don't know. But I know there's a family friend involved. I know that you did stuff with my friend. I don't give her a chance to even explain. I'm so angry at this point. I don't want to speak to her. After about 2 weeks, my mum turns up at my house, and she's got flowers and she's crying, and I can't stand to see my mum like that. So I let her in, and she asks to explain. And obviously I'm thinking to myself, like, what possible explanation is there for this? For cheating on my dad, for betraying the man you love of 25 years. Well, the explanation is that my dad is a cuck. So he doesn't go on these sexual visits. He doesn't watch in person He just likes her to go out, do stuff with other men, and then come home to him. So she explains that my dad is a cuck. They have this arrangement. They're both very happy. So, you know, what can I do? I can't judge my parents. I'm glad they told me. I wish I hadn't found out. I've never told my brother because I'm not scarring him for life. But honestly, since the explanation, I really get on really well with my parents. You know, there's no judgment there. You do you. I should never have read her Facebook messages. That's fucking my bad. But we've got a good relationship now, and we've worked through it, and we can put it to bed. Okay, so this is me now. I loved that confession. I loved that confession so much. Not only did it have a fantastic shock factor, but I love that it almost kind of has a happy ending. Like, she's not kink shame. We don't kink shame here. To each their own. What works for one couple won't work for another. And if that works for you and no one was getting hurt, like, you know, she did read her mum's messages. She would never have known that that was what her parents were doing if she hadn't read her mum's messages. Fucking won't be doing that again, will she? My fucking God. Imagine. I do have to say that I think the only thing with that is she didn't say whether the mum knew that that was a friend or not. I'm going to hope that it wasn't, because otherwise I do think that's harsh. Like, mummies don't give daughter's friends head. Do you know what I mean? Thank you ever so much for sending that confession in. I think this would have been one of my favourites so far. I really liked the ending. I feel like everyone lives happily ever after. Cocky little daddy is happy. Mum's getting dick. And the daughter accepts it. So, fine. I do hope you enjoyed this confession time as much as I did. Thank you ever so much for joining me. And remember, you can send your confessions to me. They don't have to be sexual. They all seem to be. But it could be anything. Absolutely anything that you think you probably shouldn't have done that. Or someone else probably shouldn't have done that. Or just even ghost stories. Shitting yourself. Honestly, they're my favourite. If you shat yourself, let me know. You can send your confession to chuglyconfessions@gmail.com, and, you know, it might not get read out, but just know I've enjoyed it. Do you have an ever so lovely evening? Yes, love to you and yours. Love you, bye.